Hello, everybody. This is Cyclo Girl, and today will basically be the first Cyclo Diaries Part 1. So, as I stated in my last video, I'm going to be making videos daily. I did not make a few videos for a few days, and that's because I was just feeling some type of way. Like, I always get into this, mood, I feel like when I have so many plans and so many ideas, like even writing them down is not enough. And sometimes I get a little overwhelmed, and sometimes I might just get discouraged. And sometimes I be like, man, I don't even know if I should do this. Maybe I should delete this. Maybe I'm putting too much of my business out there. Maybe this, maybe that. And sometimes it might take me a couple of days to, you know, get back to, what I wanted to do, the goal that I had. And I'm sorry that I did not make a couple of videos, but you guys are still getting to know me, and I'm just letting you know of the reason why. I have those moments, and I have those moments a lot. Um, so my goal is to, like I said, make videos every day. Sometimes I just don't have the time. Sometimes I'm just feeling too down. Sometimes I feel like too many emotions, and I got so much going on that I can't even make a video sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get a little bit more used to making a video, but yeah. So, today's topic or title or caption or whatever you want to call it would be what's on my mind. I have just, excuse me, I have so much stuff on my mind. Like, okay, one thing that I have on my mind is how I know that I'm not numb and I know that I'm okay, but I feel like I just don't want to deal with anybody. Like, I don't want to meet anyone new, really. I don't want, anybody trying to talk to me. I don't really want to give anyone a chance. I just feel like I ran out of energy. Um, I wasted so much time with my ex that I was with. We were together since I was 15, and we stopped dating in 2017 after an incident. And after that, I fell through a really bad depression. And in August, um, well, no, not August. It all started in, I'd say June. My kids were going away for the summer to Las Vegas with their grandma. That was the first time that my kids was ever away, long like that, in far distance, where I couldn't just knock on the door and see what they doing. And mind you, I just moved into a new place, like literally the day before. So I remember the day that they left, I fell to the ground. I was just crying. I didn't know what to do with myself. It was like, oh my God, like all these emotions that I had to deal with. Like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with it. So I started going out. Well, first I told myself, okay, Tiana, since you're kid free, you can go out, for maybe a week, get out your system. That was like the worst mistake I could do, because a week turned into like every day, literally every day. I was drinking every day. I was using my money that I saved up to go out and, drink and stuff. And I lost a lot of shit doing that shit. And then I got into, let's just speed up, like around August, I was just feeling so down, and I just ended up I was drinking really, really heavy, because that was the only way that I could cope with just reality. Like, I didn't want to deal with reality. I didn't want to deal with the hurt and the pain that I had to deal with for the year before last. Like, I just didn't want to deal with it. Like, I just didn't want to. Like, I just wanted to not deal with it, not talk about it, just keep telling myself I'm okay, I'm savage, I'm numb, I'm about to do this and do that, like just stupid shit. So, like I said, it was like August 10th, I started drinking very, very heavy, and I just got really depressed. And at the 7-Eleven over here in this area, I live in Alexandria, it's over here in this area, um, I basically ran my car into a pole on purpose. I was a little banged up. I was happy. Well, I wasn't happy. I was still crying and sad. But after everything, I was happy that I was still alive. But at the same time, it still didn't stop me because after that, I still was drinking. So it was like, it didn't do nothing for me. Long story short, fast forward, I ended up getting into some legal trouble. Like, I mean, they was trying to charge me with like 2 felonies and 3 misdemeanors. I mean, mind you, I never been in trouble as an adult. So I'm just sitting here like, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And like after all that shit that happened this summer, all that depressing shit, all that suicide shit, all the way, everything that I was feeling, I have no energy. Like I literally don't have any energy. Like people be trying to talk to me and have these conversations. Sometimes I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but sometimes I just don't even want to reply back. Like, I don't even have the energy to reply back. Like, most of the time, the messages that I get are messages that I get all the time. Like, people trying to talk to me, thinking that they know me, or saying little shit that I've heard before that doesn't amaze me at all. It's just like, I don't want to deal with people. Like, I just don't. And I know that I need to get out of that because, it's good to, be around people and not be by yourself all the time. But I'm at this point in my life where I just don't want to deal with people. Like, people have lied to me. I have kept it 100 with people and told them why I'm keeping 100 and gave them a really good reason to just not lie to me. Like, tell me the truth. Like, if I'm coming to you, like, look, this is what I went through, this is what I'm, doing. I'm trying to start fresh and new. I'm being truthful. And then you still lie. Like, what the fuck? So it's like, you know how people say, you do unto others, as they do if you want them. Well, I don't know how the damn shit go, but you know what I'm about to say. If you treat others the way you want to be treated, then you should get what you've done to someone in return. And it's like, that is not true. Like, people are exhausting, people are annoying, people are fake, people are liars, people are opportunists. Nobody does anything without expecting something in return. At least the people that I have let enter into my life. And they just a joke and exhausting. And it's like, I'm not trying to get down again. Like, I have what I have, but it's like I never want to get that low again. Like, I'm so afraid to ever get that low again that I'm just just don't want to let anyone in my life, at least not right now. And I remember I told one of my friends, I was like, I really believe that I'm going to be single for at least 5 years. Like, that's another thing I want to talk about. Like, what's wrong with wanting to be alone for 5 years? Like, when somebody says that, why are you laughing at them, or why you can't seem to understand when you don't know what that person has gone through for years, you know what I'm saying, before they even said what they said. Yes, everybody gets lonely, but when you've gone through enough bullshit and you've dealt with enough dumbass people and you just refuse to give people your energy, you start to just want to focus on yourself. Because think about it, all that shit just takes too much time and energy. And so half of the time you end up talking to somebody who's probably attractive and y'all cool at first, y'all do what y'all do, and then what? It's nothing. So like, that just took like a whole month, 2 months, 3 months out of your life for nothing. For what? Like, you ain't even gained a friendship out of this motherfucker. You ain't gained shit but some conversation, some flirting here and there, some hugs, some kisses, and sex. That's it. Like, what the fuck? And sex is dangerous as fuck. Like, bitches be looking pretty, niggas be looking cute, and be a whole fucking disaster walking around. Like, I'm too old for that shit, and that shit is just dumb. And I just feel like if I want to be single, I don't need to be criticized about that. I want to be by myself. I'm not where I want to be in life. Like, I am not where I want to be in life right now. And I feel as though you are going to attract who you are. All the people that I have talked to, most of them ain't shit. They ain't have shit. They were lost souls, and I am not Captain Save a Nigga, and I was definitely wasting my time. And if I just used a lot of that energy into myself, on becoming a better woman, accepting who I am and learning myself every day, I would rather do that than get lonely and just be fucking with somebody, giving them my time because I don't want to be by myself. Like, what the fuck? I'm tired of attracting these whack ass people. Like, what the fuck? I just want to get my shit together and be where I want to be in life so that I can be with someone who is, on the same level as me. And right now, the level that I'm on is not on the level that I want to be. Like, I'm not doing so bad, but I'm not where I want to be. And I don't want to keep attracting people who are on the same level as me or below. Everybody be like, I need someone to build with. Bitch, build by yourself. Build by your fucking self. You have no time to be uplifting another nigga when you don't have your shit together. Like, you need to, this is the time to be selfish. Like, I really need to be selfish. Like, I have a whole family that I have to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time to be going out. I don't know how you bitches do. I don't even know how I did it at that time. I don't know how you bitches who be having like 3 kids, like I, or more, or one, go out every damn night and every damn weekend, and you probably don't even stay by yourself. By the grace of God, I live on my own, but how do you do all that shit? How do you manage to do all that shit? Like, it's just too much. That whack ass shit, meeting niggas and doing all that shit is just stupid. It's just dumb. And I just feel like I just want to be by myself. I just want to be by myself. I just want to be single. I don't want anybody trying to talk to me. I don't want anyone trying to enter into my life right now. Like, do not try to enter into my life right now. If you don't have good intentions that has nothing to do with anything sexual or trying to be slick and trying to enter into my life because you have your own ulterior motives or whatever have you, like, don't do that. Because I read people very well and I know when somebody's full of shit. And that's another thing why I was so mad at myself for dealing with half of the motherfuckers that I dealt with, because I already knew what your ass was on and who you were. And because I'm trying to be Captain Save a nigga, or I feel kind of bad. I don't want to judge. It's not even about judging somebody. Like, it's about you knowing your worth, and it's about accepting reality. Like, this nigga ain't shit, or this female ain't shit, and you know where you at right now. Face the facts. It is what it is. So you either going to waste your time, or you going to just cut the shit off and worry about yourself and do better. And that's just what's been on my mind as well. Just I'm accepting the fact that it's okay that I'm going to be by myself for some years. Like, that's my choice. It's not because nobody wants me or I don't want anyone. It's just that's just my choice. So that's just something that's been on my mind. But another thing that's been on my mind is I really wish that I could stop caring about this certain person. Like, when me and this person is, when me and this person are arguing, it's bad and it irritates the hell out of me. And I just hate this person so much that I want to see the worst happen to this person. But but once I'm not mad at this person no more, it's not that I'm in love, because I know the difference. Is that I still care about this person, and it just sucks. It's draining. It's emotionally draining to just keep caring and loving about somebody, loving someone that y'all never gonna be together, and y'all are too toxic for each other. Too toxic. No matter how much you love this person, no matter how much y'all been through so much, it's just never gonna work. And I think that is a lot of like weight on the heart. And I wish that like I could just, I feel like I'm over it, but I feel like emotionally I'm not, and I just want to be over it emotionally. Like, I don't want to look at that person and cry all the time. I don't want to, if that person's feeling so extra, extra down, like, I don't want to beat myself up because I know that I can't be there for them. Like, I don't like feeling like that. Like, I've been feeling like that for 3 days now, and it's just been super depressing. Like, just super depressing. And this is somebody that I will never be able to escape from or not ever see again, you know? And it just sucks. Last night I cried a little bit, but I prayed. The most hurtful thing is when you're praying to God that He sends the perfect person for someone that you love. You know what I'm saying? And I know that we would never make it and be together, but it just still hurt that because I care about this person so much and have love for them, and I just want to see them happy, regardless of how pissed they make me. I'm praying to God that He just sends somebody that is, you know, perfect for him, just so that he can be happy. And it hurts a little bit, it sucks that my dreams of having a family that I never had uh, didn't really come true. It hurts the most because ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to have a child so that I could have a family and I can love them and show my parents, like, the curse is over. And now I just feel like I failed at that, you know? I feel like I kind of failed at that. Like, who wants to have children, more than one, with the same person and just not be able to get it right? Just not be able to get it right. And you break up, you're not together anymore. You guys both go your ways. You're with other people. And yet, certain things just still hurt. They just still hurt, and I feel like this is something that I'm probably always going to cry about until I actually get over it, because every time I see this person, I relive the pain like over and over and over again. So it's like I'm throwing salt on my wound every time, and it just never gives it a chance to heal. It never gets it a chance to heal. And I remember, I think he said something to me. He was like, so if I got another girlfriend or whatever, and they dropped me off or something like that, and she got out the car or something, would you greet her, or would you act as if you don't see her? Would you be rude? And I said, honestly, um, if she's not your wife or somebody you're serious about, I don't even have to acknowledge her. And I had to make sure it wasn't because I'm being a bitter bitch. But at the end of the day, I don't think I'm being bitter. Like, don't put me in a situation like that. Like, you guys, you niggas out there need to realize that a girlfriend that you don't have kids with and a woman that you have kids with, you treat totally different. When you have a woman that you used to date and you guys have a child or more than one kid, she is supposed to be treated differently. You don't put her in dumbass situations, because especially if she's the one that's their primary, you know, provider, you should not do anything to try to fuck them up mentally or nothing, because you want them to be as strong as possible, because they already at home doing the best they can taking care of your children, your child. And why, don't put them in dumbass situations like that. Like, this just ain't your ex-girlfriend. This is your ex-girlfriend, but this is also the mother of your child or your children. So when you're trying to be petty, you need to be, more smart about it, because when people are in their emotions, they do things that they would never do. And when you men do dumb stuff like put females in certain situations who are very emotional, and they're liable to do anything crazy, bust your windows out, stab you, anything. And it's like, you gotta, like, stop treating your children's mother or your child's mother like she was just an ex-girlfriend. Like, you ain't never about to see this bitch again or something. Like, Stop doing that. Don't put me in a situation like that. No, it's not because I'm still in love. Yes, I have love for you. I always will. We have um our children together. But don't put me in a situation like that. Because the last bitch I couldn't grab. Because the last bitch I never seen in person. You know, when you did what you did to me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just imagine if I could if you do something to piss me off, how if this bitch is in my arms of reach, what I'm liable to do to her. And she probably didn't even do shit. But it's just like, don't put me in a situation like that. Not right now. And for somebody like me who has the mental illness that I have, PTSD, you know, depression, and all the other stuff that I told you all, I'm not somebody that you need to put in a situation like that. You know, just don't do that. You know, like that's another thing that's just been on my mind. Like, Tiana, are you bitter, or are you know, are you tripping? Are you acting like this? Because you know that's what they love to do, make you seem like you're crazy and you still want them. No, it's not about that. I'm just telling you that you need to respect that. Like, y'all need to respect y'all children's mother. Regardless of what y'all went through when y'all were together, at the end of the day, it's over, it's said, it's done. Now, you got to deal with this person for the rest of your life. And you need to show them respect, just as we should show you respect. And that's how it should be. Don't put me in a situation that I'm liable to go off when you know how I am. Like, don't do that to me. And I have been thinking about that too for a couple of days after he made that statement. But it is what it is, and that's just another thing that's been on my mind. Another thing that has been on my mind, I told my mother that in a couple of months I was thinking about dancing on the weekends. And I told my dad, you know, and of course they talking so much shit. You better not so and so. And I'm thinking to myself, I've been on my own since I was 15 years old. Y'all didn't give two fucks about me. Y'all didn't even make sure I graduated. Y'all didn't do none of that shit. Y'all didn't give a fuck. I guess I was so much to y'all. Y'all just let me go. Y'all let me fly. And now that I'm telling you guys about doing something like this only on the weekends, it's a big deal. I mean, first of all, one thing I can say, and I'm not criticizing any female, but I'm not the type of person who can have sex for money and have a sugar daddy. I cannot do that. I just I have anxiety really bad. I get panicky a lot. I don't trust people. So, like, that's just not something that I could do. To each his own. If you do that, that's you. I'm not judging you, but that's not something I could do. But I feel like I could probably dance or something and have some conversation with somebody. And I don't give a fuck what they think, because at the end of the day, and this goes to whoever in my family. At the end of the day, I am a single mom, period. Okay. Yes, their dad comes, he comes, okay, whatever, tries to help me the best he can. That's fine. But at the end of the day, they live with me, and basically I'm kind of like a single mom. And it's like, I don't want to be in poverty. It's hard enough in this world to be black. I don't want to be black and poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to be black and poor? It's very stressful. It's very stressful. You already deal with the shit you deal with being black. So just imagine what you deal with being poor. And I just, I cry about that every day. And I just refuse. So if I decide to work, a 9 to 5 right now, do my YouTube, do hair on the side, and also do that on the weekends, that's just what I'm going to do, because I have a family that I have to take care of, and I'm going to use my money to invest in certain things. I have a lot of plans and goals, and it's like, at the end of the day, if you have anything negative to say, you know where you can kiss it, because I really don't give a fuck. You're not going to pay my bills. You're not going to pay my car note. You're not going to invest in my business. You're not going to do any of those things. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to do none of that. Like, I have children. I have to put money in their savings. Like, I'm not about to be like some people out here who die and they leave their children with nothing. And then they go out here and they do all sorts of crazy things because they not only do they not have their parent here, but they don't have any help financially. Like, I'm not letting them ever go through no shit like that. So at this point in my life, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. If I decide to do that, I decide to do that. It's not guaranteed, but I can say that that has been on my mind, and I want to be real with people as possible and also be real with myself. I'm not perfect. I'm, I'm an alien, but I've been on this earth for long enough to at least say that I am a human being, if that makes any sense. And I just feel like, it is what it is. And no matter what you do, whether it's right or wrong, people are always going to judge you. They're always going to have something to say, especially unhappy people. They're always going to have something to say. So if you have to do what you have to do for your family, even if you don't have any children, to survive, oh well, who cares what people think? They're going to talk about you to the day you die. I mean, oh my God. It's like, damn, you really going to let what people say really get to you? I mean, seriously, are you really going to do that? You know how many people you are letting get to you? How much power you're giving them? I mean, I call myself Cyclo Girl because I have superpowers. I don't want to give anybody my damn powers. I don't want to, waste any of my time, give anybody my damn energy who don't matter. Like, oh my God. Like, can you imagine if you were a superhero and you have powers, and every time you let somebody get to you, you get weaker and weaker and weaker? Most of us would be dead because we care about what people think so fucking much, and we need to just stop that shit. Like, live your life, be happy, do what you want to do. Yeah, we ask people's opinion, but we're not really asking for their approval. We're just asking them what they think about something, to take some type of idea into consideration, but we're not looking for any type of approval. So that's just what's been on my mind, these past couple days. And I just hope that everybody who's listening out there is doing all right. Like, who's ever watching this, I hope you're doing okay. Like, I hope when you go to bed at night, you're not holding your tears back. You're letting them flow. You're letting it come out. And you're going to bed and you're waking up every morning feeling refreshed. I hope that you're not crying and not letting it out and trying to avoid everything, because that's the worst thing that you can do. I hope that whoever's going through anything, you know, I hope you have a friend or somebody you can talk to. If not, please email me, Instagram me, Twitter me. I will always reply. No matter what, I will reply. And I will definitely try to get to you the same day that you message me. I promise I'm going to try to get to you, because I just don't want anyone feeling down. Like, I feel like when I feel that someone is down, I can literally physically feel it, and I don't like that feeling. And if I can be there for you in any kind of way, even though I live all the way over here and this is like the cyber world, I'm definitely going to do the best that I can. Like I said, like, I'm making these videos because I just want, to be able to be relatable to people. You're not the only one that has a bunch of thoughts in your head. You're not the only one who cries at night. You're not the only one who's been suicidal before. You're not the only one who has mental illness. You're not the only one who has family issues. You're not the only one who's a parent. You're not the only one who is still hurt by certain things. You're not the only one who thinks you'll probably never find somebody. Like, you're not the only one. And if there's anything that you guys would like me to talk about, any topics or anything, please feel free to send me an email or write in the comments. All comments are welcomed. I'm not going to block any kind of people, even negative people. You're entitled to your own opinion. And if what you just said that was negative makes you happy, then hey, do what you do. But it's probably not going to get acknowledged. But I'm just saying, do what you do. So I just hope everybody's all right out there. And just know that you are not crazy. Nothing is wrong with you. You are a fucking superhero and you have superpowers. And that's why you're so fucking cool. And if somebody's calling you crazy, nutty, something's wrong with you, they just don't understand or they're scared. They're scared to, be with someone that's next to somebody as cool as you. They're so scared they don't want to even take the time to get to know you to see that you're really a cool ass individual. So I just want you to know that you're a cool ass individual. You have superpowers. And if they don't understand, who gives a damn? So, yeah, this is the end of Cyclo Diaries, part 1, and I will be posting it soon.